Hi Pisces, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So we've got your mid-month reading, 15th to the 31st of January 2019. Hope you guys had a really good Christmas and I hope you're having a fantastic New Year so far. You've also got another reading sitting next door. Now that's the reading for February. So that reading is for February 2019 and that's your general and your love reading all in one. The reason why I'm getting the February readings up now is because I've got a massive February Valentine's reading that's coming up for each of the sign and I need time to plan it and to think about what I'm doing on it and that type of thing. And if I do the generals and the love readings for February along with the big love reading for February for each of the signs, it's going to get too messy. So I thought, you know what, I'll just do this now, put it up and that's it, and then I know it's done. So we're going to use for your mid-month, this is the mid-month, January, 15th to the 31st. We're going to use the Tarot Made Easy by Barbara Moore. Yeah, I really like her decks, they're really good, and her books as well. So this is an old deck of mine and I just love the simplicity of the pictures on it. So we're going to just have a look at just the general energies around you guys, okay? Just show me, universe, the general energies around, just show me the general energies around, let's have a look. Just show me the general energies around Pisces for the end of January 2019. So the 15th to the 31st of January 2019. What are the general energies you can see coming in around Pisces? What are the general energies? Just show me just some messages and the general energy around them. Okay, show me. Okay, right. So we're going to split the deck into three. We're going to collect it back up like so, and we're going to start laying the cards. Now when I lay the cards, I don't lay them face up. I like to be as surprised as you guys are. I like to kind of have that little bit of anticipation to see what's happening and stuff. So we're going to have a look here and just have a look at what those messages are coming in. So as I say, it's a general reading for some of you guys. It's going to resonate. For some of you guys, it's not. It's just the way that it is, you know, because it's general. It's not a personal one. You guys are showing as being, oh wow, the Two of Cups. Okay. I feel that you're showing as being in a relationship. I feel that this is a very close connection that some of you guys have with an individual at the moment, because this is the you now position. The Two of Cups is also about balance between, you know, balanced emotions, for example. So some of you guys are feeling very balanced because you are showing as actually being the Two of Cups. So you might be in a relationship. It might be a relationship in which, you know, there is a great deal of connection, emotional connection, great deal of psychic connection, psychic balance, emotional balance. It might be that you're feeling balanced within yourself. I want to see what this is feeding through to. As a result of this energy, you guys being involved in this Two of Cups, what are you facing for the month? You are facing the Star. Oh, wow. Hopes, dreams, wishes, manifesting. Okay, I feel that this relationship some of you Pisces people are in, I think it's becoming stronger with the Star energy. I think that you're facing all of your hopes, all of your desires, all of your wishes. I feel that you're facing these things becoming stronger. I think that you're facing the manifestation of a lot of good things coming through as a result of this relationship some of you guys are involved in. Okay, with this Star energy. Also, I feel that there's healing here. Because the Star card, if you, and the way that I see the Star as well, it always for me has represented healing. So the Tarot, for a lot of people, the cards will represent different things to different people. It's just the way that it is a lot of the time, you know. For some people, this is the manifestation of a dream. For some people, this is the internet, things out of reach. For some people, the Star card, like for me, is all about healing because this person is washing away. It reminds me of somebody who's taking a bath. That's what the Star card reminds me of, Pisces. Somebody who's actually taking a bath. You know, she's setting the bath, basically, because she's going to get in it. So this is about cleaning the soul, cleaning oneself. I think that you guys are experiencing a sense of healing. And this doesn't have to be a love relationship. It might be that what you're experiencing, it might be that this is really, rather than being the you now, this is the external factors. Maybe this is an agreement. Maybe this is a reconciliation, the Two of Cups. And what you're finding through that in the month of January, the last 2 weeks of January 2019 is healing, replenishment with the Star energy, cleansing of a matter. Now, what's the root issue? Why is this happening? Well, yeah, there you go, the Tower. There has been a really difficult period some of you guys have been through. There's been a shock. There's been a major, major shake-up. Perhaps there was a breakup for some of you guys. Perhaps there was an argument for some of you guys. There's been some major, major energy that's underscoring this. A breakup, an argument, violence, abuse, shouting, a major change that's come in, something unexpected. But I'm seeing healing here, okay? Because the Two of Cups shows that there's an agreement here. I feel that you're reconciling differences with someone here, Pisces, in the month of, in the last 2 weeks of January 2019. I think that you're actually reconciling some differences. Now, in around that Tower energy, what we have is the Eight of Wands. And I feel that there, with this Eight of Wands energy, I feel that the root issue being the Tower, I feel this was something that was unexpected with the Tower energy. Okay, and I feel out of this with the Eight of Wands, lots of debris, because Eight of Wands doesn't just have to be... When you do tarot, read what comes to mind. For me, when I see this, this is the fallout. It's not about messages. You know, this is the thing with tarot, and this is what I want to kind of like get away from with tarot reading. At some point, I'm going to teach tarot at some point. But what I want to get away from is, because I've always done readings on myself, so this is how I know. This is how I know that the cards are not all they seem. And you can't, there's loads of meanings that go with these cards, Pisces, but you would be a fool to keep with one set of meanings. It's the wrong thing to do. Some tarot readers and some advisors will say, only choose 2 or 3 things that you associate a card with, and you'll carry on using that time and time again in each reading. Personal readings, general readings, but I think it's wrong to do that. I think that you've got to have a foundation in the card. You've got to know what you're doing with the cards. You've got to know what what the meanings of each card are. But when you know the rules, you can break them. So for me here, this is a massive, massive shift, an argument, a revelation. You know, a massive change, something unexpected that happened here. But then in the recent past, around this, you guys, remember the Eight of Wands, it's almost like the Eight of Wands has come out of the Tower. So you guys are actually dealing with the fallout. You guys have been dealing with the fallout of this situation. And what's influencing the star, this healing period that I'm seeing for some of you Pisces in January 2019, well, there you go, the Four of Wands. Okay, this could be an event. So some of you guys might be going to an event, for example, with the Four of Wands energy. Okay, Four of Wands is classically your party card. It's your event card. It's your, it's going for a gathering. It's your family gathering card. So what could be healing or aiding this healing is a family gathering, for example, with the Four of Wands. An event, for example, with the Four of Wands. Now, the most likely outcome for the month as a result of these energies, Pisces, will be the High Priestess. Okay. I feel that with the High Priestess energy, because she's such a passive card and she is the holder of knowledge and the holder of secrets, I still feel that this will take time to really kind of absorb with this High Priestess energy. Okay, I feel also, funny enough, the High Priestess is you. Can also be seen as Cancerian energy too, but usually High Priestesses are seen as Pisces, so this is you. The most likely is with the High Priestess energy, I feel that you're going to be feeling a lot more calmer. I also feel that you're going to be in a very deeply reflective mood with this, because this is your major card. The High Priestess usually is Pisces' major card. I feel that you're going to be in a very deeply reflective mood about the whole thing with the High Priestess energy. I also feel that you're going to take time before you fully immerse yourself back into this relationship with whoever this individual is, with the High Priestess energy. Coming in, you guys are experiencing the Queen of Wands. So I feel that this is somebody around you. This could be a fire sign, female or male, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And outside of the situation, influences around the situation are showing the Sun energy showing here. Okay, so this could be something about children perhaps happening here outside of the situation. But this is all about happiness and confidence when you get the Sun energy. And this is all about positive new beginnings outside of the situation. Healing is also the Sun. It's interesting. Hopes or fears for the month. Well, the hopes are the Ace of Coins. Ace of Coins is the start of commitment. Okay, the starting to rebuild. The overall outcome is the Magician. So the Magician is about taking matters into your own hands. Okay, if you look at the Magician, he's got a table and he's got his pentacle, his cup, his wand and his sword on it. So he's showing, he's presenting you with something. I think that the overall outcome is you're being presented with something here. Magicians I don't always see about, I don't always read its creation and its manifestation. Those are kind of the very spiritual terms that come with these cards. I try to look at the tarot in the real world. And what the Magician does in the real world is he presents something because he's standing, look. Can you see? He's got his hands like a rock star. And he's like, look at me. Look what I've got. Look. Look. No hands. Look. You know, he's presenting something. So it's almost like the overall outcome for the month. As a result of this Queen of Wands coming in, you're being presented with something. I'm going to see what she's doing in the immediate future for some of you guys. What's the Queen of Wands here for, please? What's the Queen of Wands here for? Yeah, reconciliation. This person here wants to reconcile differences with you. You've got this Three of Cups energy. This is a friend as well. So coming in as a friend. But I also feel that this is somebody who you had the problem with. Because this Queen of Wands, I think this was a friend. And I feel that she's showing up here because she's either a friend or she wants to reconcile differences. With that Three of Cups energy showing here. Okay. Also, the Ten of Wands. So I just pulled another card. I think she's showing up because you have had problems in a friendship with her. This lady, or male or female, has been showing up in the immediate future because the Ten of Wands energy. Some of as well, when you get, well, it's funny because the Ten of Wands isn't in front of this person's face. Okay, but I'm just looking at the Ten of Wands looking into that Three of Cups. He's ignoring it completely. He's just getting on his work. I feel that if this person's showing up, because some of you guys, Pisces, you were ignoring. Now, if you look at the Ten of Wands card, how I read as well, I'm an interactionist. So I always read the pictures. And what I'm looking at here with this Ten of Wands is a guy who's walking past a group of people and he's ignoring them. He's ignoring the group. So I get, he's just focusing on his work and he's like, not focusing on that, not interested. So I get the impression that, you know, this lady is showing up. She's either showing up because she's saying, why are you ignoring our friendship? Or because she's been ignoring the friendship, okay? And the influences around the situation are about the sun. So the sun can be about the birth of a child. The sun can be about, you know, a good breakthrough. The sun can be about something that is positive with the sun energy showing up here. I feel that this could, if the sun can be also be Leo, and that Queen of Wands can be Leo, I feel that the energy around the situation is that somebody is optimistic here with the sun energy. You can see the child is looking up at the sun. The child on the sun is looking with, you know, expectation, positive expectation at the Six of Wands. So it's almost like this lady here, outside of this situation, there is somebody who is optimistic that there can be a victory, there can be the overcoming of this situation here. All right. And I feel that as a result of that, the overall outcome is this Magician. I think this is somebody who's presenting you with something. They're presenting something to you. Let's have a look at what shows up with this Magician energy showing here. Oh, no, it's Nine of Swords. The Magician, I think it is what they present that causes. Because I feel that, Pisces, this is you worrying here with the Nine of Swords. And the Magician is all about an illusion or what somebody is presenting to you. Or it's somebody's intentions that are causing worry. Because the Magician is also an intention card. He's got an intention to do something. So it is somebody's intentions. It's funny because you've got this lady coming in for some of you Pisces. And I feel she's coming in because not only have there been burdens, your relationship, because this is a strain. So not only is this person showing up, Pisces, because the friendship has been strained. But also she's showing up because perhaps you've been ignoring the friendship or vice versa. But she's showing up for you, okay? But the overall outcome is, I think this lady's showing up, and I think the overall outcome is you guys are worried about this person's intentions. It's this lady's intentions that have got you worried with the Nine of Swords. So there's somebody here, I just feel, when I look at the cards, it's almost like in January, there's somebody here that you guys don't necessarily trust, because even though you're showing us the Two of Cups, I think that you're deep in discussion here with another individual, all right? And I feel that what you're facing is healing, because this discussion is all about the healing with the Star. We've got the external factors, and the external factors feed through as a filter for what's going on here. So here you guys are, Pisces. You're having this discussion in the latter stages of January 2019. And what you're facing now with this discussion is trying to wash away the past with the Star energy. You're trying to wash something away. You're trying to clean something. You're trying to clean yourself of something. You want to heal a situation because there has been some massive disruption, I feel, here with this Tower energy. And I feel that you have been really dealing with the debris, the fallout of all of that with the Eight of Wands. And I feel that what's influencing this healing occurring in January is some form of a gathering some of you guys could be going to with the Four of Wands. And as a result of that gathering, I feel that, and wanting to heal the situation, the most likely outcome will be the High Priestess. I feel that with the High Priestess, your intuition is telling you something. What is it showing? What is your intuition? Because this is you guys remaining cool. See, this is what I say about tarot. Don't just look at the general meanings of the card. What the fuck does the card say to you? What's it say when you look at it? To me, this looks like Pisces is remaining kind of a little bit back and a little bit cool, because Pisces is like, yeah, there is a family gathering or there's a work gathering. There's some form of a gathering happening here for some of you guys. And that gathering is going to help you focus on trying to remedy the situation. But even if you try and remedy the situation with this individual, the most likely outcome is you're going to be kind of a little bit suspicious with that High Priestess. Because High Priestess can also show somebody who's wary and suspicious. So some of you guys are probably going to be like, let me just take a moment and step back here. I'm not sure about this. Because coming in, you've got the person that you've got the issue with, which is probably a female, potentially a Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person that you've got issues with, she can be, look, I love Queen of Wands. My twin sister is a Queen of Wands at times. She's wonderful. She's fearless, she's clever, she's intelligent, she's a marvellous person, she's very funny. But Queen of Wands also kind of like to be leaders. I'm not talking about the astrological sign now, so if you're an Aries, a Leo or a Sagittarius, don't freaking get yourself out of your pram, please don't. I'm talking about what the archetypal Queen of Wands is. Archetypal Queen of Wands is passionate, she's funny, she's driven, she's motivated, she's busy, she's creative, she's all of those things, but she also recognises that she likes to be number one. And she doesn't like anybody that wants to challenge her or compete with her, and that's upright or reversed. Now, this person here that you've been having the problems with the Tower energy showing here, is coming back and they're saying, you know what, we've been having, why you been ignoring the friendship? Because this person is like, oh, see ya, not watching. Why you been ignoring our friendship? Why are you not contacting me? Why are you not this? Why are you not that? Okay, because the outside influences are that she is quite positive that she's going to be victorious in this situation. She's going to get her own way. Because both cards, the Sun and the Six of Wands, also show a certain narcissistic energy about them as well. I'm not being negative, I'm just saying that they do. Because the Six of Wands can show arrogance and narcissism, and the Sun card is overconfidence. So outside of the situation, this lady here, that some of you guys are encountering by the end of January, is quite confident with this Sun energy that she's going to get her own way with the Six of Wands, that you will follow her, because people are following the Six of Wands. So she's quite confident. If you look at what look at the Sun, look at what he's doing. Can you see his face? Look at his face. He's like, yes. Yeah, them bitches will be following me soon. They're going to be following me. Don't worry about it. This person who says, wait, I think that what's going on here, if I'm being honest with you, Pisces, I think you have a frenemy. You look like you've got a frenemy. That's what you look like. You look like you've got a freaking frenemy. And I think this Queen of Wands is a frenemy. I think she is. I think she comes and she says, why have you been ignoring the friendship? So she comes in and she, with all her like, why have you been ignoring? Why have you been ignoring the friendship? Why have you been ignoring our friendship? Because she is certain with the Sun energy. She's arrogant enough and she's confident enough that you are still her friend. You still follow her. You still hold her in great esteem. She's quite certain of that. And that's her motive. Okay? She doesn't like the fact, for some of you Pisces, if this resonates with you, I think this person doesn't like the fact that you ignore the friendship. She don't like it. She doesn't like it because she's not used to being ignored. She's used to being revered, which is what a Queen of Wands can be sometimes. And the Six of Wands is all about followers. Look how the people stand and follow the Six of Wands guy. He's on his horse. He's held in great esteem. And look how the arrogance of the little boy on the horse, where he's like, yes, I am certain that Pisces will follow me. They're not going to ignore me. So I'm going to ask them why they're ignoring the friendship, because how dare they? There is an underlying thing of arrogance here, I think, with this individual. Your hopes would be with the Ace of Coins to try and rebuild the friendship. But I feel that this is why the overall outcome is that Magician and the Nine of Swords. Okay? You feel that this person's intentions, there's something about this person's intentions with the Magician. And there's also something about what this Queen of Wands shows you with that Magician energy that causes you worry. So I feel that if I'm being honest with you, in the month of going towards the end of January 2019, Pisces, you are dealing with a frenemy. You're dealing with somebody who comes, I think you're dealing with a wolf in sheep's clothing for some of you guys, if I'm being honest. I think you've got a wolf in sheep's clothing. Because you've got this person coming to you and saying, why are you ignoring the friendship? But really, they're saying that because they don't like being ignored. If anybody's going to do the ignoring, probably they are. And they don't like it. And by the end of the month, you're kind of a little bit worried by what their intentions are. You're not only worried by what their intentions are, you're worried because of what they're showing you. This magician is showing you the best side of themselves, but underneath what's going on, and that's what's worrying you. Okay, I'm going to get an advice card on this for you guys, okay? So let's have a look at, let me see what the advice is. I think we'll use the Inner Seagull Heal Yourself reading cards. Okay, so we're going to have a look at what the advice is that the universe is telling you about this situation. Look, a lot of people say my readings are negative, but I'm not being negative. It's just that I'm an intuitive reader. And what I'm seeing here is a narcissist, somebody who doesn't like to be ignored. And you've been ignoring the friendship, and they don't like it. They really don't like it, which is why they're kind of like, but in the hidden aspects, or the aspects where you don't know what's going on is, I think I'm going to call this position here the hidden aspects, okay? The hidden aspects are showing somebody who is overly confident that you will carry on following them. Okay, overly confident. They don't feel that you're going to ignore them anymore. They're overly confident that you're going to come round. Okay, but you're on to them. This is the thing. I think you need to give yourself a pat on the back, Pisces, because you kind of understand where the fuck this person's coming from. You don't trust them. What's your advice for this situation, please, universe? In one card, please. What's the advice that you have for Pisces around this situation? It says number 5, sadness. Is the advice. Let's have a look at what that says. Number 5, sadness. So these are new cards as well. So number 5. So it's easy to swallow your sadness and hide behind a fake smile. Yet sadness can open the door to your heart and help you access compassion. When you can truly allow yourself to cry and feel sorrow over the loss of a loved one, a lost opportunity, a broken heart, or a friendship that's ended, you cleanse your soul and follow your heart to heal. Exactly. I think that really what these cards are trying to say is don't hide behind a pretense. Okay? If you know who somebody is in January, Pisces, then what are you doing? Because somebody, I feel, is coming to you and saying, why are you ignoring our friendship? And they damn well know why they're ignoring the friendship, because they caused this. And you've been dealing with the fallout with the 8 of Wands ever since. All right? And that's why you are remaining cool, calm and collected, and you're not rushing too much into being friends again with this individual, because this person causes chaos. They really do. They cause chaos. They probably even, for some of you guys, make you feel bad. And that's why you're acting the way that you do. And that's why in the overall outcome, you are really nervous about what this person's intentions are. Okay? You're nervous because this person puts a smoke screen up, which is what a magician does. You're nervous because you feel that you're being manipulated by that magician as well. Magicians manipulate the elements. So some of you guys are feeling upset because you feel that this person is manipulating you. And this person is manipulating you. They're turning it around on you. It's reverse psychology. Why are you ignoring the friendship? But this person's probably done shit to you that's made you ignore the fucking friendship. And then they've got the gall to say, but why are you ignoring the friendship? You know who they are. You know damn well who they are. And the universe is simply saying, you know, you may be mourning a broken heart or a friendship that's ended. Okay? You cleanse your soul and allow your heart to heal. Crying and feeling vulnerable can be a sign of strength, which demonstrates your connection to your body. To admit weakness can allow you to know yourself, embrace your limitations and evolve. Be willing to let go of the cold walls of protection you have created, which make you feel empty and sick. You don't need to get lost in your emotions. Just give yourself time to feel them and let them move through your whole being, cleansing and purifying your heart, body and soul. And that's exactly what the High Priestess does. She doesn't need to be active. She doesn't need to say this. She doesn't need to say that. She just needs to be still and feel what she feels. And that's what you guys are going to do. There's somebody here who you know who they are. And I would suggest for the month, with this being your advice card, just allow that knowledge, okay, to permeate who you are. Not with anger, but just with knowledge. If you know what you're facing, then you know how to deal with it. But don't put on the fake smile and don't do this and that and the other because somebody's come back and said, why are you ignoring the friendship? Because you know why you're ignoring the friendship. If this resonates with you guys, you know why you're doing it. You know why you're doing it. I think that really the reading for the last 2 weeks in January 2019, Pisces, is really telling you, stand by truly who you are. Don't let anybody kind of bully ride you into doing things that you don't want to do. Stand by your own truth and stand by what your belief system is as well. All right, that's your reading, my darlings, for January 2019, the end of. I'm going to be back with your February readings. Just stay tuned for that. And yeah, it's turned really dark outside. Jeez. The darkness really affects my lighting when I'm recording stuff, but never mind. Yeah, so stay tuned because your February reading is sitting next door, all right? Just bear with me.